That is right, folks. We will be dying 1,000 deaths. Although I was done after the first one. I don't know about y'all, but I'm taking a different road. These fuckers can have whatever it is they've started, they can keep on it because I'm staying on the old path. All right, let's say some hellos, and then I don't really know exactly what all happened today. They were talking about it in my Discord, and so I watched about, I don't know, 5 minutes of NTFs and like, yeah, fuck this. That's enough. All right, what's going on here? What's going on? Let's see, Monkey Melinda, how you doing? What is up, Ellen Degenerate? Wild Streets indeed. What's going on, Sam's Clit? Round two. I don't don't know. The link's pinned, but I don't know about all that. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I try to keep shit calm even when people are arguing. I don't always do a good job at it, but I try. What is up, Dr. Mortician? What is going on, Miss General C. McGee? You ain't never been to Kansas? I've only been to Kansas twice. Well, I wasn't going to Kansas. I was like going other places and had to drive through 8 hours of fucking flat brown grass in the middle of summer when it was like 106. I thought, fuck that. Yeah. Glad we had air conditioning. What's going on, White Claw? What is going on, spokesman and co-founder? What's going on, Shauna? What is up, Canadian royalty? NTF is a non-unite. Well, she flips back and forth trying to be everybody's friend, and it's not working out. So when you let people in that start shit, I got most of them motherfuckers are banned from here. I'm hoping that we'll kick up a storm. But yeah, since I banned most of them, this place has been pretty chill, which is exactly how I want it. It's real easy. You know, the easy content is just to get everybody whipped up in a frenzy. It's real fucking easy to do, but I don't usually take the easy way. Oh shit, what's going on, Ellen? I can't remember if I said hello to you or not. If I already said hello to you, then just put the extra one in your pocket, and then the next time I don't say hello to you, just cash it in then. Yeah, anything that side of Topeka. No, this side of Topeka. Like there's just nothing there. When you start out in the western part of Kansas, it starts to get pretty, but then you're on your way to Colorado, which is a really beautiful state. I haven't been there in a long time, but went out there hiking a bunch of times and hunting and stuff, and I really liked it. So I'm not trying to continue the shit, but I just didn't see it, and I was told that she privated that whole stream. You know how people are like, oh, you got to see this. I'm not. I'm not watching it. I saw enough. I know how this shit, like, it's all happened before. Like, it's nothing. None of it's new at all. But did she rage quit again? Three hellos from Bill are worth one Edward from. Oh, what's going on, Matt? What's going on, Jamie? I think it's weird how short memories are around here. Like, we all saw people dox other people and gaslight us, and like, we saw it, and then they get up there and deny it. I just have a hard time falling in line like that. It ain't my jam, and I don't understand why so many do. And I get it. Some people are just trying to keep shit going because it's entertaining, for them. And I get that. It's just not my thing. How's life? Jamie, why would you even ask me that? Yeah, are you trying to start shit now? Like, do you want to see me? Are you trying to make me cry? I don't think it's new, Matt. Again, I just saw people talking about it and saw about 5 minutes of it myself. I think it's the same old shit. It's easy, cheap way to get people to watch. I don't know. It's boring. I got bored with all of it a long time ago. I'm gonna ordinarily like people that uh, like the majority of, since like my first 1,200 or whatever, the majority of my subscribers are coming from outside of the community. I mean, I was picking some up all along, but uh, I always tell them, because they don't know what's going on here. It makes no sense to them, and I tell them, just stay the fuck away from it. You do not want to be involved with any of us. It's horrible, but um, I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of trying to ease. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but this, I don't know. I'm bored. What's going on, Josh? You heard Ryan is looking for decoys. Yeah, because he sucks at it. Oh, is Ryan taking donos now? He took donos before. I know Dead Twist gave him at least $1,000, and then Ryan tried to deny it. But yeah, Mister, I don't take donos. Uh-huh. What's going on, Warbot? What's going on, Anthony? Keep hearing y'all say same channel, but you hear dot dot dot. Not sure what that means. Imagine choosing to decoy for a catcher and choosing Ryan as the one you're gonna do it for. Yeah, I know. Probably what usually happens in these kinds of situations, and I've seen it happen a few times, is those of you that have been around for 4 or 5 years, you know that there's been catchers that come out really hot, and then they do 3 or 4 catches and disappear because they find out it's not really as easy as it looks, especially when you know what it involves, and if you want to follow through on things. But usually, what happens with that is uh, people that are newer to the community and just don't know what's going on, and they want to decoy. What's going on, Juniper? Incoming MVCat Fireside counter stream. Oh, we would expect no less. He's so cute when he tries to act tough, though. Yeah, Juniper. I don't know the full extent as to what happened today. I didn't. I watched very little of it. They were talking about it on the Discord a little bit, so I know some, but and if you don't want to talk about it, then don't. I'm not gonna try to pressure you into it. I just don't know what the fuck all happened. If you need a place to talk where you can just talk without being interrupted by 5 people, I'll provide that for you. Because I know that that's what happens is you try to make a point and then you just get overtalked and screamed at and nobody hears what you're really trying to say. Remember when he said he wanted someone to? Yeah, he also said that he was going to come to Indiana and pull up on me, and he's like, "I bet he won't hit me first." You're right, Ryan. I don't hit tards first. If you're attacking me, then I'll defend myself. But I don't like. I've never just walked up and hit a retard, no matter how retarded they are. What's going on, section? What's going on, Mastercard? Remember when Ryan hid behind that chick? Yes. Yeah. I don't know who she was, but I wouldn't fuck. I wouldn't fuck with her. Like I don't. I do everything I can to not be in a position where I would have to fight a woman anyway. But damn, I got a feeling she could probably clean some house. All these motherfuckers, Ryan, FM, who else was there? All said that they were going to pull up here. I knew it would never happen. Sometimes I wish a motherfucker would though. They seem to forget that it used to be my job to put bitches like them in handcuffs. But I got a stump picked out for them. Anybody that shows up, I got a stump picked out. You're gonna look real dumb when I go live on your channel. You ever seen Pulp Fiction? The scene in the basement. Just saying, if you're getting this worked up over this stuff, and how you're reacting might be indicative of a time to shut the screens off for a bit. Yeah, Josh, absolutely. I'm telling you guys, it does not bother you any to just unsubscribe from people. You'd be pleasantly surprised at how much more peaceful your life will get. Bill wouldn't fight a woman, but wrestle. Well, yeah. There's a time and a place to throw a woman around like a rag doll and pound her into the mattress or the kitchen floor, or wherever you may be at the time. But doing it out of anger is not cool. What's going on? Wax on, wax off. Is Ryan a bottom? I would imagine he would just about have to be either that or he would need a step ladder. If Sabby's minded her own business, you would have made your point and left that panel, but no. Yeah, Juniper, I know. I blocked her on Instagram a long time ago because I just don't like being lied to and gaslit all the time. and then like they act like well, that's part of gaslighting is they act like you're the crazy one for not believing their bullshit now. It's I'm just yeah, I cut her off a long time ago. You unsubbed and took wrenches from most people. Well, that's a way to do it. If it wasn't for doxing, I probably wouldn't have wrenches at all. I don't have any. Nobody has a big wrench here. I take that back. One person has a big wrench here, but like she doesn't know what she doesn't even know what a mod is, and I gave it to her because I know her in person. Ryan said he would pay decoys. Really? Pay him with what exactly? I mean, he does get like 5% of the original MVCap channel, right? I have no clue how much they make, but um, everybody knows that YouTube channels that catch predators are always on the verge of being shut down. So I wouldn't rely on that money. You don't have any wrenches on your big impressive channel either. Well, if you can get away with it, visibility, then more power to you. I don't have a big impressive channel either, but I can't read every comment, so I can't always manage all the doxing. And yeah, that's what I've been trying to say, Josh, is that these people like Clown and all them and Jilly, all of them, they get off on you spurting. And the more they see you do it, the more they're gonna do it, and it's a cycle that keeps going. When you feed into it, it's just a revolving door. Has the MVCap channel gotten taken down before? I think. Oh man, Alex has had a bunch of channels taken down, and some of them got reinstated, some of them didn't. And I believe. Oh man, you know what? I'm not gonna say because I'm not sure, but they've had a bunch of channels get taken down, and some of them got put back up. Jamie, you're a pervert. I'm proud of you. What's going on, Christy? If I didn't say hello to you already, man, I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I either just what's going on, Sean? I either just went too fast, or maybe I don't fucking like you. The NTF point of view, it's kind of nuts. She has Jilly running freely. That was right. See, like, yeah, she has all the good guys' friends in there. I don't get it. And Clown, like, how are we letting a guy run around that got a minor pregnant? And not to mention the doxing. What's going on, Sammy? You're done. You will not go back to her space ever. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. I didn't see any sea monkeys in there today at all. I think I'm done too. I'm not doing this back and forth shit where she's my friend one day and then not. I'm not doing it. I'm done. I mean, I understand part of why she's letting some of these people in there. It's because she's been threatened. Her family's been threatened, and I understand that. But instead of caving to it, just fucking say what tell people about it. I put up some of our messages, all the relevant ones. And so this is something I forgot about. I put it up in a community post. Oh, we're being spied on. And that link, some people can't get that link to work. It's because Instagram on my Dramagram page, they restricted my account, so nobody can see anything on there unless they subscribe. That's not my doing. Um, it's not a private channel. It's just, and it's all because like anytime I put something up about like alluding to killing a pedophile, one of them was I put some pills in a pill bottle, or not pills. I put some bullets in a pill bottle and said something about the cure to pedophilia, and they fucking struck me for that. And anytime I put something up like that, like they can put up soft porn. You'll find a lot of like soft porn type shit on Instagram. You can see people uh, getting their heads chopped off or burning to death. Um, but you say something about a pedophile, and oh no, we can't have that. But anyway, yeah, we did use the word blackmail when we were talking, and even without that word, that's exactly what it was. She was being blackmailed to let Clown back in her chats. Yeah, yeah, you're exactly right. Bat Mom, that's exactly what's been happening. And then she ends up getting so upset that she rage quits. I mean, when you get so upset that you rage quit your own, I mean, when she was keeping those, I hate to say that side, but that's what it is. When she was keeping that side out, she wasn't rage quitting. Like this shit wasn't happening to her. And now that she's let him back in, boom, there you go. And then she will apologize the next day. Yeah, I know, Bat Mom. I've been through it. I'm done. I mean, she gets what's up control. I mean, she gets nervous. You know what I mean? And I understand that. A lot of people get nervous while they're. I mean, this is we can't see your faces, but this is kind of the equivalent of public speaking in a way. And I've done quite a bit of both. Public speaking, when you can see people's eyeballs on you, it's a lot worse. But um, there's an element to it here too. And you know that everything you're saying is being recorded, and if you fuck up and say something wrong, um, they will only show the part where you misspoke. They won't show where you corrected yourself. So, and I didn't see. I only saw like bits and pieces of Locksmiths the other night. And if he sticks to it, fine. But getting rid of the people that he was naming off are those are the exact ones that if you want to have a peaceful chat, um, well, not even necessarily peaceful, but just a less bullshit. Those are the ones that really need to go. Those are the ones that are gone from here. No one gonna speak. We were talking about that earlier. Oh, Jeep man, how lovely. Um, we were talking about that earlier. Jeep man claims he doesn't take money, but he takes money. Yeah, yeah, we were talking about that earlier. And apparently he's taking donations again. And they were saying I didn't hear him say this myself, but the chat was saying that he's offering to pay decoys now. I imagine he probably doesn't have a real easy time getting people to work to him, so he has to pay them if he can find anybody. You're sorry you shouldn't have doxed. Well, uh, I don't agree with doxing most of the time. I mean, there are some like I'll dox a pred, or if somebody's out there repeatedly doxing people, I'll dox them motherfuckers too. But doing it just as a knee jerk reaction because somebody upset you, I'm not cool with that. But it's funny how certain people, you know what I'm talking about, they say, "Oh, I've never doxed. I've never doxed." Yeah, I seem to remember something about a sarcastic dox and some other ones too. So I just don't get how people fall for it. It's aggravating. Bill is Jeep Man, the guy that worked at a school. Yeah, that's not the real Jeep Man though. That yeah, Jeep Man '89 was the dude that uh, Edward called him out first, but we all we all called him out. Um, yeah, but that's not the real Jeep Man. If it was the real Jeep Man, I would have banned him already. Yeah, yeah, doing it to people's children, and I mean, doing it's not okay at all. And just calling people's work shit, man. Car, game on. But if you're letting, it's funny. I know I've said this a million times. I'm gonna say it a million and one, but these people all claim that they're about saving the kids and they're about the catchers, so they're full of shit. You got somebody like Clown who got a minor pregnant running around in your chat. You're not about anything like that. You just found a group of people that you could manipulate. That's all it is. The only difference between Ryan's and Jeff's is drinks. Hey, well, yeah, you're not wrong. Bill, be careful. I'm so careful, Canadian royalty. I'm wearing a condom right now. I'm actually wearing two because I hate them damn things. You put it on and you really can't feel as much, and it sucks. So I just wear two during my regular life. And when the time comes, I just strip one off and act like a wild man. Clown is a predator. Yes, indeed. All the tough talk Ryan said about Ed. Ryan's so cute when he tries to be tough, but hangs out with someone who was charged and arrested. And yeah, that's that's my problem too. Is there is way more on Clown than there is on Ed, but uh, these people like Haystack and all the rest of them, Nanya, all of them, they all snuggle up to this guy. I don't like you're not here. You're not here for that cause, and I have yet to see them support. Like the more credible catchers. Yeah, you're right, Jeep man. They are big. She is being used by both sides. That's a fact. And I understand wanting a neutral spot. That's cool. Um, but you really can't. If you have a neutral spot, it's either going to be all war or you're going to have to find a way to make it all peace, and that can't happen. You have too many instigators, people that act all innocent. The ones that just sit back in the chat and say little subtle things to get people going, like Dragonfly Wings and a few others. You know what I'm talking about. And then they act like they did nothing wrong. And my approach to that was just to get rid of all of them. Loud ass cricket. See, I can't even hear them until somebody says something. Yeah, we got locust too. Supposed to be two different flavors of cicadas this year. All right. Here, I'm gonna get rid of one of them. The loud cricket. Hold on. Earbud warning. What is it about? Hold on. I got to get to a safer spot. Shoot down there. There we go. All right. Loud crickets down there about 300 yards. Nope. Hold on. That's more like 278 yards. All right. I'll get rid of it for you real quick. Earbud warning. Hold still, buddy. Hold still. Hold still. Right there. Yep. See how quiet it got? Got him. Oh. She has nerve calling Jeff. I didn't hear. I didn't hear that happen. Yeah, crickets in your house. Freaking. I had this thing that I get. If anybody remember, if you're old enough, well, maybe they're still around. I don't know, but there used to be a shop that was in most of the malls in this part of the country anyway, called Spencer Gifts. They had a lot of naughty stuff or whatever, but I bought this little deal that made cricket sounds like every 5 seconds, and you would hide it in somebody's house. Um, yeah, I do that in the middle of winter and then wait a couple weeks and go back and get it. It was fun. Red Hood confirmed. Oh, he's not still chirping. That's a different one. We'll shoot him too if I can get a clear shot. No, I don't think that Ellen is Red Hood. I'm pretty sure we know who Ellen is, and it's not Red Hood. I could be wrong. I've been wrong. Yeah, I was wrong once back in '89. I remember it well. Look for a snail trail. What are we looking for? A legless girl, or what's up with that? I'll give it a shot. Sometimes the you can hear the crickets in there pretty good too, but I was trying not to go in there because it's been hotter than fucking there today. It's muggy. It's. I was hoping that the storm would hit up pretty soon to cool it off, but man, I almost got the kitchen done at my house earlier today, but the deal is I live there rent free, but I'm supposed to be fixing the place up, and I've done like everything that I can do because they're supposed to be supplying the materials, and I have bought some of it myself, but I'm also supposed to be paying the utility. The all it is electric. It's got its own well out there, but um, so I don't have to worry about water. I don't have to worry about. I hardly make any trash, but I take that out to my dad's house. But I'm supposed to be paying the electric bill, and I have yet to see one. I've been holding the money back, but I don't know if they just don't really expect me to pay it or what the deal is. Yeah, I don't really want to cut into NTF too bad. Tommy Boy rides his bike. His thighs rub against the seat. Sounds like crickets. What's up, pullover? What's up, Freya? Oh shit, what happened to Freya? I gotta go back. I can see what we're saying. What the fuck? Left at dinner size. Damn it, I got some rewinding to do. Hold on, I'll find it. Okay, storm went through there and cooled things down, but also threw a tree into your roof. Oh fuck. Do you have like do you have somebody that can temporarily patch it up for you until you can get it fixed? Lucky you, you get to argue with your insurance company. Oh boy. And then if you're real lucky, the whole tree will have to come down or whatever they got to do to get have a tree guy come in first so that he can overcharge you. And then you got to have a roof guy come in and say that the tree guy did more damage. And then you got to talk it all over with the insurance company. Fuck it. If you can fix that kind of stuff yourself, you're better off. Yeah, I think NTF just gets nervous. That's why she talks so fast. I think uh, I mean, deep man, there's a lot of truth in what you said, but I just don't want to. I don't want to go after the cheap shots. You know what I mean? How fast she talks has, you know, not much to do with her decisions. Turned on the people. Yeah, that's what irritates me. Warbot. Some of us had her back. Like I didn't. I missed that whole thing where she said she was a catcher, but she's apologized for it a million times. And again, I think like I didn't even know who the hell she was when that happened. But when she started her channel, those of us that had her back from the beginning, you know, we don't seem to matter. I think we all defend her many times. I'm done though. Just you have to decide. Do you want an insane chat that yeah you'll get a few more views, but or do you want things to be a little bit more relaxed? You cannot make everybody happy. It is not possible. It does not matter what you do, somebody somewhere is not going to like it. So you really can't. You can have a neutral space, but you're going to have to understand that it's just going to be all bullshit, and you got to let it fly from both sides. Or you can lay down the law, which I don't think she's good at laying down the law. Or you can just decide who you're going to let in there, you know. The thing is, though, is like she really is being blackmailed because clown was threatening, and I have it up, you know. And she tried to say that I lied about that. No, I'm not. I can't fucking roll with that. I didn't lie about shit. Yeah, true friends are hard to come by these days. That is a fact. You know, and kind of getting circling back to the what's up, Jenny T. Looking back at it's real easy to like when you aren't looking somebody in the eye, and you don't really know them for real. It's real easy to discard them. I mean, I like her true crime channel. I probably won't go back to that one either, but uh, if she would just stick to shit like that, she's really good at like researching. She needs to learn to relax when she's talking, you know, in front of people. But um, yeah, I think she could really have something with her true crime channel. You know, and that's more proof that people aren't here for her, and um, the majority only care about the bullshit because her true crime channel, in my opinion, is a lot better, but hardly anybody. Like there's usually only like 12 or 15 of us in there. So I mean that's kind of all the proof you need. Why did you get? I didn't know you got timed out, Jeep man. I didn't see you say anything that wasn't true. Yeah, meth clause. It's real easy to just shut the damn device off and walk away from it. But not enough people realize that. I don't get that either. All right, let Jeep. I don't like. I know it's not the real Jeep man, but um, yeah, let Jeep man live unless they get really out of hand. Got timed out for the color of your Jeep. Oh, that is actually a good reason. I don't like that color. I like Jeeps, but um, I don't really like that color either. So I get Sam's Clit does actually have a point. Um, at least your Jeep isn't gay as Ray. Well, you also have a point. Good points from both directions. And Jeff needs an internet break. She's all over the place, in everyone's business but her own. Yeah, I think a lot of people should take internet breaks. I hardly watch. I was watching NTFs, but that didn't come to it. I didn't really watch any of it today except to check in to see what was going on because the Discord's starting to go off about it. So I checked it out for a little bit myself, and it was just people yelling and screaming at each other, and you couldn't hear what any of them were saying. And the chat, egging it on and acting like they're not. It's just not my thing. Yeah, somebody said that I don't know if it happened, if it was today or I think it was yesterday actually that uh, Ray dipped out of his own stream because after like 6 minutes because nobody was watching. But sometimes it takes longer than 6 minutes for people to start showing up. Somebody said he couldn't get more than 50 subs on a Friday night when nobody else was live, which I mean that's happened to me too. But most of the time it's like there's a catch going on or whatever, and I send people to the catches when I know about them. NTF is a liar. She clearly lied about Bill. Yeah, yeah, Mastercard. That's also a part of why I'm done. Ray needs 50 likes to go live. I don't know. People were saying like when he first came back, they were saying it here in my chat, and like sometimes like people would message me, and like that was all they said. I'm sick of seeing Ray everywhere, and that was it. So I think he's slacked off on that some. I don't know though. Ray's been saying the same jokes he started years ago. I'm guilty of that myself, though. I think that was when Jeff and you and Locksmith all went live. Yeah. Yeah, when you're splitting up everybody 4 or 5 ways, it doesn't work out good for any of us. All right, Miranda, take it easy. Now think about how fucked up that statement is, y'all. And it's been said in here quite a bit. Like I'm the only one with any common sense anymore, the only one with a backbone or whatever. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm just saying what other people saying. But think about how fucked up that is. Like when I'm the only one left that some people respect. You know things are bad when people say that shit. God damn it! There we go. We're good. Hey, what's going on, unknowns? I hope everything's going good for you. All right. I'm having technical difficulties with my fucking pop bottle. I can't get the lid back on here. There we go. We're good. I wasn't cussing at any of you. I was cussing at myself. Going on, full. Man, I'm lost as usual. Yeah, I've been watching some more of the footage that's just coming out with the Trump thing. I might make a short on it, but they had nothing against females. That woman that was up there in front of him could kick my ass seven ways from Sunday. But like, why? Trump's pretty tall. He's like 6'4", something like that. But why are you going to put somebody in there in close protection, the closest protection that's way shorter than him? I like that didn't make any sense. They left him wide open. They didn't know if there was maybe a second sniper. Um, they couldn't have known that quickly that the sniper was down. And that's another thing is one of the snipers had a beat on him, like had been watching him for a while. But their rules of engagement where they cannot shoot until somebody else shoots. What kind of bullshit is that? I mean that Trump got real lucky. Uh, I've read different distances, but that sniper was within 150 yards, which is even without a scope, that's a nothing. That's a nothing shot. Anybody with a little bit of experience on a rifle, could have done it. But he's not real professional because he aimed at the head. And snipers, unless they're close and they have to, like, if the guy has a hostage or whatever, and you have to shut off the brain box right away so that there can't even be a nervous reaction. Snipers don't take headshots, so the dude wasn't all that trained. But if he would have went for the body, if he had a round, and they said it was an AR type rifle, but the news calls everything an AR type rifle, so I still don't know exactly what kind of gun it was. Um, But if he had a round that could penetrate, I'm sure that Trump's wearing a bulletproof vest. Um, and I'm sure he's probably got some armor in that ball cap he wears. But yeah, had that sniper been a little bit more competent, he would have got his goal done. You don't aim at the head because just like what happened there, the head moves around too much. You want to aim for center mass and take out the heart or the lungs or something. But intro music now. Now what did I fuck up? Choma Force times Black Gumby. Man, I really did miss something. What's going on, OB? Cappy down bad with the washed up clown weirdo as his number one guest. Oh, I see what's going on. Yeah, it's funny how all these people that have they all deny it. They all blame somebody else, but like they all have shit on their records that suggests that they've abused women or children at some point in time. And they're all lumped up together there. I mean, I guess that's not weird. That's what you would expect, but just admit that you're not really here for anything to do with the exact, you know what I mean? It's just, it's stupid. And anybody that backs them up is full of shit too. Lee Greenwood, oh yeah, I like that song. I think some of them are here for more than drama. I think, and it's good that they're kind of isolated off to our little bullshit channels instead of being like on an actual catchers. And the number one catcher also has several things about him. Like, has he gone to court yet for the child abuse or neglect or whatever it was? Or is that he's going to court for that and um, assaulting locksmith at the same time, right? And that kind of got pushed off. If he's smart, he'll take a plea deal because unless his lawyer is able to get the evidence kept out of the trial, he's going to be fucked. Yeah, man, I thought about. I remembered after I said that. I remembered. He's stupid if he like unless his lawyer can find a way to keep the his history out, which is very possible because it was so long ago. Um, but if he lets the judge, you know, it'll depend on if he has a jury trial or a bench trial. Um, but yeah, having them both go together means that they're not going to be able to strike one from the other. LB, I don't ever ignore you on purpose. I when I see you, I do say hello. If I've missed you, it's an accident. Cap is so lame. All he's doing is playing NTFs. Yeah, he's probably relishing in her meltdown. That's another thing. If you're gonna, no, actually, I think NTF said that she still isn't gonna let Cap back in, but she said the same thing about Clown. Who knows? She'll probably have good guy in there next. Yeah, that is true. Like Jeff, for example, he doesn't get any positive attention. It's all negative, and he still relishes in it. So what are you gonna do? What's going on, FCC? We were just sitting here talking all kinds of shit about you. What's going on, Dominic? I just was thinking, I was like, man, I should have said it out loud because I can't prove it, but I was just thinking, all right, Dominique's about to show up here. And I've been doing that quite a bit lately. Like I'm not psychic. I'm psycho, but not psychic. But sometimes like I just know that kind of shit. I don't know how. All right. According to the flash I just got, and not the kind of flash I want, but uh, according to the radar thing, we're gonna get slammed here any second. Sounds like it's rolling in, but if we're lucky, when we wake up tomorrow, everything will be in color. I used to tell my kids that all of my memories were in black and white. What's going on, Rockstar? Oh yeah, we got some lightning here in the middle distance. I went live late last night because we were getting a hell of a lightning storm. And of course, like every other fucking time, while him hauling around, I'm like, I don't know if I really want to go live or not, blah, blah, blah. And then when I finally decide to do it, like the second I hit the go live button, it slows down. I don't know. Is the camera picking up that heat lightning out in the distance? So, Dominique, when are we going to tell FCC that you know I've been coming over while he's at work? He has excellent taste in whiskey and many fine chip dips to choose from. What's up, Bryden? Damn it, I left my water behind. I'm gonna have to drink out of this ditch. I think he already knew, Dominique. I just think he needed to hear it out loud. I'm tired of hiding it anyway. Been trying to write the same joke for the last 15 minutes. The algorithm won't let you. Yeah, YouTube's been really bad the last month or so. I don't know what to do about it. I relaxed my like I've never had comments held to my mods. Don't have to worry about approving comments, but um, I didn't. I don't know if YouTube just did it automatically, but my my not security level, but I don't know how do you know, like where they try to filter out the bad shit. Mine was had somehow gotten set up on the second highest, so I put it back down to the lowest. So pretty much anything should be able to get through, but it didn't seem to help. But yeah, that happens to me a lot. Saying something completely fucking like benign and nope, you're an asshole. We can't let you say that. I was like, fuck. I got a warning on my own channel a couple of months ago. I was responding to a comment in my own comment section, and I used the slang term for transmission, like in a car. I said tranny, and then I got a warning. It said you know, you're an asshole because you don't accept our LGBTQ whatever bullshit. Um, yeah, comment in half. Yeah, but if they only let one half through, then it sounds like they're speaking gibberish. Unless maybe you put part one and part two, that might help. Never did you say anything about? Oh, so yeah, I don't know what YouTube's deal is. It's run by a bunch of fucking pussies for one thing. Bunch of woke liberal motherfuckers. We're inclusive. We're inclusive. Yeah, unless you're a white guy, then the inclusivity, or however you say that, goes away. Yeah, they accept you as long as you believe exactly the way they do. But remember, guys, Cap can skateboard better than me. I can't believe he used that. Like that was his big comeback on me one time when he was up here. I can skateboard. I can kick flip over you. Okay, I'm sure that you can do lots of completely useless things that I can't do. You know, there's a reason why they don't have skateboarding in the Olympics. I'm sure that FCC probably doesn't have a problem. Probably everything he says goes through because, you know, he's kind of a liberal. Oh shit! Here we go. I'm gonna get yelled at.
Why would you get yelled at, Bill?
Or not. Well, because anytime somebody comes up here, there's a potential that I'm going to get yelled at.
Yeah, no yelling. Not today, not yet. What's
All
going on?
right,
You got
cool.
some weather coming in?
Yeah, supposed to, but I think it seems like it's going around us.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if it gets
Yep.
groovy, I'll put it on here.
Yeah. Like lightning and stuff?
Yeah, we had a hell of a lightning show last night,
Yeah.
and there's been some damaging winds in the area, but it hasn't gotten real windy here yet today.
Yeah. Oh man. So what's happening? What's going on? There's like
Not
some
a
fireworks
whole
happening
lot
today or
really.
something, huh?
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I didn't actually see it much. I didn't see much of it, but it sounds
Where
like
did it
it's pretty
happen at?
much the same
Yeah.
NTFs. He
Okay. I'll
took
go
it
back.
down, so
She took it down?
yeah, it's gone.
Okay. Well, must have been real good then.
Hmm.
You
Yep,
gotta start putting that stuff behind a paywall. You want to see the good stuff, right?
something.
Yeah, you got to pay for the meltdowns. Come on, the good stuff. Oh well.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think Jeff was the first one to coin that, right? So you got to give him credit.
And then Ryan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we shouldn't follow. Maybe we shouldn't follow. Yeah.
Ryan doesn't. He doesn't charge for drama. He just charges if you want to see the doxes. That's what he charges for.
They were saying earlier that he's taking donations again, and
Yeah, I guess
apparently he's
so.
trying to find people to decoy for him. And yeah, good luck.
Doesn't he have to start catching again?
I would think so. The two kind of go
Hand in
hand
hand,
in
right?
hand. I thought he was did all of his own decoy work, but he sucks at it. So maybe that's why he's trying to farm it out.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, man. Actions speak louder than words. We'll see. I thought he was going to team up
That is a fact.
with Jay from PP Mass, and they were going to, you know, the they got the boys back together, and that fell apart pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there.
Jay was trying to help him out, but Ryan won't fucking listen. So it's pretty
Yeah.
pointless.
Well, good for Jay. Stay focused. Yep. Um, what is this guy's name? 561 PD out of Florida. You know this guy?
561 PD. I don't think so.
Yeah, PC. Sorry, 561 Pred Catcher. He just had a
Oh,
catch. He's down in Florida.
yeah.
So I think sometimes he's in Florida. They move around. He just had. I don't know when the catch happened, but he put it out on his page, so you could either find his channel or I reposted it. He caught a female pred the other night that PCI had decoyed,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah, I
good
did see
catch.
that actually.
That was a great catch, great interrogation, dude. And then the police let him stick around while they were doing their questioning. So he got like really good video of the whole thing, just like some of the best video work I've seen. Not just like the
Yeah.
angles and stuff, but just for just the amount of content that they got out of the catch was pretty fucking amazing. She denied it. She
Yeah.
denied it. Of course, denied it. Denied it. And then like about 45 minutes in, just overcome with embarrassment and shame and guilt, and just kind of broke down. Like why you're fucking
Well,
here. You know?
Yeah, she should have thought of that before she decided to go meet a fucking kid.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So she was gonna meet with the kid, and if everything went well, whatever that means, she was gonna introduce the kid to a third party, another man that they were gonna have like a three-way or
Hmm.
whatever. I'm like, fuck that, dude. It's pretty sick. It's bad. It's trafficking at that point,
Yeah,
right?
I would call it that, but it's
Yeah.
probably just
Yeah.
her fucking boyfriend or some shit. Or
Mm-hmm.
still, she's passing off a kid to another adult though. So I don't know. I don't know if money has to
That's
exchange
traffic. I
hands
think
for it
that's
to be called
trafficking.
trafficking. Or yeah,
Yeah. It's crazy.
one of the ones that got away. I had a female online when AZ stopped catching, so she didn't get caught. But
Mm-hmm.
been talking to her for like 3 months, and like she was real skittish, and you have to let them get sexual first. But it took a
Yep.
while, but she finally went there, and then at first she was like, "Oh, it'll just be a girl's day out," and I don't remember. I think she was like 27. My decoy was 14, and then she was like, "Well, I would also like for you to meet my husband," and blah blah blah. And then eventually, um, didn't talk to him directly, but like he would say shit, and she would type it.
Yeah.
And yeah, unfortunately, AZ quit catching right about that time, so they got away. But
So what is this new thing with Clown? Some of the newer paperwork that's come out, and it's my understanding there's more paperwork that's going to come out. But what we've seen, and I think if people have the story correct, um, it sounds like, and I don't know if he's spoken on this yet. He probably should, because if it's not correct, he should probably correct the record. Um, According to the timeline of how old a certain child is and when he met said uh, partner, that he may have impregnated a minor.
yes,
Has he said anything about that? Has he like come out? And I mean, because that's like the ultimate. I mean, you could say like, somebody had CP, that's really bad, or somebody may have touched a child. That's may or may not. And now there's another allegation that he may have actually impregnated a minor, and it sounds like they were living in California at the time, and in most states at that time, the age of consent is 18. So this
yeah,
sounds like a
yeah. It is 18
16-year-old.
in California. I looked it up.
Yeah. So has he
I don't know if
spoken out
he's.
about this yet?
I don't know.
He probably
Not that
should.
I know of, but I don't. I
Yeah.
don't watch him. He'll just have
Like that's a
another excuse or deflection or something.
yeah, that's crazy, man. That's a. I mean, I guess if people are gonna let him slide on all the other stuff, then why does it even fucking matter, right?
Right. Yeah, he was in his 30s, and she was 16 or 17. But and I talked about a lot of this stuff before the paperwork ever came out
Yeah.
because I'm talking to somebody that knows him in person.
Yeah.
And that so far, all their information is checked out. They've said other things that I've not said yet because I'm kind of waiting for more stuff to come in. But God knows when or
Yeah.
if it'll happen. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, if you look at the age of um, the girl that he got pregnant, look at his age and when the kid was born. And if he got her pregnant at 16, God knows how young she was when they actually started fucking. You know,
Well, yeah, that is that part too. Yeah, and again, I say alleged because I don't know for sure, but based on everything that I've heard,
allegedly.
like that is a plausible scenario, and I think it needs to be cleared up. And he's probably the only one that can clear it up if he has, there's some other alternate story. But based on what I've heard, sounds like that happened, which is, it lines up with
Yeah,
a whole bunch of other stuff that he's done and said. Um,
right.
but whatever. Let's continue to harp on some imaginary fucking paperwork that Ed may or may not have from more than a couple of years ago. Right? Yeah.
Right.
Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that, people. Does that make sense? Yeah. You know?
Yeah, that it blows my mind. They went out after Ed because he happened to be at a place that got raided, didn't get
Yeah.
charged with anything,
Yeah. Yeah.
wasn't indicted for anything, except for drugs, which he did his
Yeah.
time for. If they were going to charge him with the other stuff, they would have charged him at the same time with the drugs. They
Or
usually do that to plead
let's
deal or whatever.
let's go after Jonathan Robbins because he maybe passed out some flyers about a pred catcher, or he may have allegedly talked to a young child online. We don't really know, but if you look at the math with Clown, it looks like he impregnated a minor. But yeah, let's focus on Jonathan
Yeah,
Robbins. Let's waste a whole week of and then let's yeah, Clown's good. He's fine for all these people. You're fucking idiots, man. They're fucking idiots.
yep.
Ignorant.
That's the thing. They're not here for what they say they're here for. How could you
Exactly. They're here to settle a score. They got their feelings hurt at some point, and they're trying to right some wrongs. And it's just it's. I mean, that's the thing that irks me, man. That's why it's not around that much anymore, because it's just there are very few people that are left that are like, worth engaging with.
be? Yeah.
And then you throw on top of it all this other stuff with what's happening right now. And I'm not going to open this can of worms on your panel, but 90% of the people that are supporting Trump, don't even know why they're supporting him. Oh, because he's not Biden, or because he speaks his mind. He's a real man. I'm like, Trump is and he was, he's a rapist. He is a rapist. He rapes women, and he never traveled to Epstein Island, but he sure spent a lot of time with Epstein, a lot of time, and a lot of people. And then I'm not even getting into like, do you want to have a conversation about Trump's domestic or foreign policy or his economic plan? No, because people here they can't have those conversations. It's all like emotional, right? But to be in the pred catching community and to see so many people give Trump a pass for the harm that he's caused to women and the allegations against him around where he's been. I mean, young women have come out, meaning like probably in their 30s now, when they were teenagers, saying that he raped them when they were 15, 16, 14,
Oh,
right?
I'm not saying whether he did or didn't, but how many of them were paid to do stuff like that? I mean, they tried to put him in prison, didn't work. Tried to do and I think almost all politicians are scumbags.
Yeah,
I think it's very possible. There's a lot of money there.
Yeah, I think you're smarter than that, Bill. I mean, if you look at the number of accusations that have been lodged against Trump, not just minors, but women in general, it's in the 40s or the 50s. I'll bring some data next time. You'd have to have a pretty good, solid, deep state infrastructure to orchestrate that kind of a campaign against a guy who, generally sticks his fucking foot in his own mouth if you give him 5 minutes alone.
Not really. All you need, and again, I don't know whether he did or didn't, but I'm just saying, in any situation, you got to follow money, because money, you don't have to have a big deep state infrastructure. You just have to have a handful of people with money that are willing to destroy somebody and have more than enough money to do it with.
So you think there are 30 or 40 women, many of them associated with Jeffrey Epstein, that are, you think the Epstein thing is all made up?
No, not at all.
Like a COINTELPRO underground campaign to entrap politicians and wealthy individuals with blackmail?
I think that's all. I think that's what that was for. They get these guys out to this island where they think everything's private, but nope, everything's being videotaped.
Or
I
not
mean,
even an
there's a
island,
reason why we haven't
but
been
also,
shown
I
anything.
mean, Epstein has had a place on, I think Park or Fifth Avenue, right on Central Park.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, a lot of shit went down there, and we haven't seen any
Oh yeah,
camera footage or any visitor logs from that place. So,
right.
I think that's interesting too. Anyways, I'm glad Trump is alive, not one of these people that is like, oh goddamn, I wish he would have hit him. But I'm going to remain focused on the actual campaign and his policy platform, which I've heard nothing about to date. And maybe it'll come, maybe it won't. Maybe people don't care. They're just like, I just like the dude.
Oh, there's plenty of those. There's plenty of those. Yeah.
Yeah. People say the economy's not doing well. I mean, it's far from perfect, but Biden has brought the economy back from ruins that Trump left. The economy is actually thriving.
Are you
right now.
nuts?
Maybe it's not making it to everybody. Have you seen the economic
It's
data?
not making it to the little guys where it counts. It's not making it to the little guy, which is where it counts. Our food prices are
right.
I don't know exactly. I don't do a lot of shopping anymore, but the gas prices are way higher. The food prices are way higher.
Food prices globally have gone up as a result of the pandemic. That's not an American phenomenon. If you study global economics, you know that food prices have gone up in every country where you can track data on this planet. It's just but in here too.
Food prices went up because fuel prices went up, and anytime fuel prices go up that much, everything goes up because it costs more to run tractors and combines and ship the stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yep. Those things are definitely intertwined. I agree with you. So anyhow, we'll see what happens with all of that. But yeah, I don't know what else is going on. Probably not a whole lot. Been traveling a bit. We're heading out to the desert again tomorrow. We go out there a couple times a year, and we do American things. We shoot guns, we watch pornography, we drink whiskey, and we ride motorcycles.
Nice, but watch that pornography. It's probably the most dangerous. Seriously. When that stuff goes off accidentally, then...
We don't have any fireworks. We need some fireworks. We don't have any.
There you go.
We'll get some out there. Yeah. But yeah, we're heading out there tomorrow. It's going to be really fucking hot, dude. Kind of not regretting it, but it's just going to be hot. I think where we're going, the daytime average is like 110.
Oh man, just take lots of water.
Yeah, exactly. There's water and beer, right?
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
Oh yeah,
somebody told me that. What else? Anything else popping around here?
I think not. Other than what happened earlier today, I don't know of anything new. But
so what happened today?
I'm not really.
You don't know? Okay. Sounds like some people were going at it. All right. I'll have to track. It sounds like the stream got taken down, so maybe I don't know. Who knows? Did it change anything?
In the grand scheme of things, no, because it'll.
Universe?
No.
Yeah. All right.
I only watched like 5 minutes of it, but my takeaway was Junie and Sabby got into it. Sabby was doing her usual gaslighting and blah blah blah, and NTF, like she changes her mind about which group of people she's going to be friends with from day to day. And she wants to have a neutral place, which is cool. I understand that, but if you're going to have a truly neutral place, it's either going to be all war or you're going to have to. You can't really have a neutral place around here. I mean that's why I banned all those motherfuckers a
Yeah.
long time ago because I like to keep my shit
Yeah.
chill, which it isn't always, but um, and when
Yeah.
she had
Especially if you're
certain
gonna have
ones
people up on
banned,
panel.
her chats were. Say it again.
I said, especially if you're gonna have people on panel, it
Hmm.
just you're inviting a shit show if you just have certain people up in a bad combination. Maybe that's what you want. I don't know.
Well, yeah. When you have five or more people up on a panel and they're all arguing and yelling and screaming, I hate that shit. And you can't solve anything when you let people scream over the top of each other. Like you can't understand what either one of them is saying. They're certainly not listening to each other,
Yeah.
and it's just a big shit show. But it's entertainment for certain ones that try to, they're from the chat and they're just egging it on. People that never go or rarely go on panels themselves.
Yeah.
And they do it in subtle ways to make it try to look like they're not doing it. And it's just, yeah, it's what they want. That's their type of entertainment. So you have to decide if that's also your type of entertainment, whether you're going to allow it or not.
Yeah. Nope.
But
Nope.
she
I've.
ended up
Yeah.
rage
But
quitting again,
she's.
from my understanding. So,
Yeah. I've only ran like a couple of streams again late at night because that's where I live.
mm,
But every time I ban at least 5 people. I'm like, oh, I forgot about you. Goodbye.
yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot about you. Thanks for popping in here. Goodbye. I don't even say anything. They're
yep,
just gone. They're probably chatting and they're like, why is nobody responding? You got fucking banned, you idiot.
yep. I do a fair amount of that myself.
Yeah. So it's gotten down to a good. You have to do that, and then if it gets bad, then you put on the subscribers mode, for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and it's a good filter if you want. I mean,
Hmm.
regular trolling's fine, but when you have these doctors coming in and just other
Right.
weirdos not into it at all. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean
man.
that's what I do that every time. You got to subscribe for 5 minutes. That way, if they start their doxing bullshit, they it takes them a lot longer to create a new account than it does for me to just go ban. You
Yeah.
know, people say, well, it doesn't do any good to ban them because they just make another account. Well,
Well,
they do give up after a while. I don't really have to do it very much anymore.
yeah, and a lot of them don't. A lot of them just are like, some people when they get banned, they get their butts hurt so bad they go back to their channels and they run a 3 or 4 hour
Hmm.
fucking woe is me
Oh
stream.
yeah,
Like, well, somebody banned me, so I have to do a 4 hour stream just so I can talk. Well, you could also fucking go to bed, fucking weirdo. You know,
yeah. Or like when you take somebody's wrench and then they go
watch a
on
movie.
5 different 8-hour panels and say, I don't care about a wrench, but blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, the wrench begging
Or
is
they like to
is
say, well, they
I
banned me. They banned me when like they aren't banned.
some of the wrench begging is kind of funny though. Or like doc if like some of these alts come in and they start doxing like crazy, and then like you're in somebody's chat and you're like, well, I would have helped if I had a wrench.
Yeah.
All
Oh yeah.
right, I'll
Yeah.
give you a wrench.
Yep.
Yeah, people know how to
And
work the
I
system.
found it. I found it interesting, and you probably experienced the same things when I first started going live on my channel. People that ordinarily would not give me the time of day, all of a sudden they're in your DMs and being real fucking nice to you. Like they're not telling you they want a wrench, but like that's the only other logical reason.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you can read between the lines. Yeah, for sure. Okay. All right. Well, I got to get in. I got some food waiting for me. If you're live a little bit later, maybe I'll pop back in. Um,
All right.
and yeah, good chatting, Bill. It's been a while.
All right, man.
Take
Thanks for
care.
copping up.
If that storm comes in, seek shelter.
Oh, fuck that. I'm that idiot that runs out with the camera.
All right, man. Take care. See you later, chat.
All right.
Peace.
Later. Oh, Cap is a wrench bigger. Yeah, no doubt. No, Dominique, you got a wrench because I'm trying to sleep with you. And I think it's hilarious that, and people have actually tried to pay me for wrenches, but I don't do that. I don't. I mean, nobody's ever offered more than like $50 or $100, something like that. But and if it was like a crazy amount, yeah, I'd probably go ahead and do it. But uh, that's not that's not why I give wrenches. And I've never actually given a wrench for booby pics, although it will get you one most of the time, as long as you're female. And it's funny. Somebody was begging for, not really begging, like dry begging for a. They already had a wrench, but they were constantly, well, if I had a big wrench, I could have blah blah blah. I don't really see a need for big wrenches. If you got like some kind of big channel where you don't know your mods, then yeah. Um, but anyway, yeah, she was really dry begging for a big wrench, so I took a regular one, and she hasn't been back since. So Dominique, I will fight you for Dominique. What do you mean pay you, Matt? My mods are the highest paid mods in the business. Oh, what is Dead Twist dropping? I'm sure it's some kind of soft pornography. It'll be all right. Unfortunately, I can't tell. All I see is jumbled numbers. You remember when Mom must be Miller Brides was like, ah, I'll tell Bill to give you a wrench. I was like, oh, you don't have to do. Oh, he had no pull with me like that. I don't know where he. Yeah, you're not the only one he told that to. He just doesn't. He didn't have that kind of pull with me. Not very many people do. Yeah, I hate to make. Well, no, not him, but uh, that just when you assume you have some kind of pull with somebody and you try to flex it and then it doesn't work, you just look like an idiot. Yeah, I remember that. Uh, yeah, yes, Bat Mom. He's like, oh, she's super cute and that kind of thing, and I don't know what the hell you look like. I like my spidey senses tell me you're probably cute. But that's just a spidey sense, and yeah. Which I mean, we'll get you a wrench here, but uh, I'm more of a man of substance. I'm kidding you. I'm a dirty old fuck. Tom, me, what? Jigsaw puzzles out of menus over. That is some wild shit, man. Let's go see if we got any storm. Or, or see if the storm is going around us or. Yeah, whatever. I can't talk. Fuck's sake. Yeah. Oh, you're going to be able to hear us win. Fuck that. All right. What do you guys want to do? Is there any more bullshit we need to talk about? I don't know what else happened today, if anything. It seems like less people are going live now. I mean, I've talked about it with, I mean, Damone's talked about it and a few other people. Like, we're all burned out. The majority of the time now, when I go live, it's either because there's a sunset, a sunrise, a storm, or just to give people a place to go besides some other kind of horrific hell that's going on at the time. But I'm burned out on this shit. I don't really I don't keep up. Not as people still fill me in or whatever, but I'm not as informed as I used to be. And it's like it's the only thing. I mean, individually, some of us might have some other things in common, but this bullshit is our only common ground that we are accustomed to. So yeah, I'm burned out. You have unlimited Skyrim stamina. All right. The bad news is I don't know what Skyrim is. I live under a rock. Remember, I've only just recently become acquainted with electricity. All right. That's the gateway to the trailer park for Narnia. Damn it, Narnia. The cool place, not the other kind of trailer park. I can't go in there though because I don't have any cell service in Narnia. Oh yeah, I was told that Telly was lying about me getting unlocked the other night, but uh, he put everybody to sleep an hour before that, so it didn't really matter. He's another one that's banned. He knows how to get unbanned, though. I told him if he can prove any of the bullshit lies that he's told about me, then he can be unbanned, and I will give him a place to do it. He's not made that offer yet. I mean, we know he's here. Maybe not right now, but you know he's lurking. I don't know if he's going to make a PowerPoint about me or what, but the dude has my name in his mouth a lot. It's kind of creepy, I'm not going to lie. Hey, Ghost Kitty. All right, let me ask you guys something. White cats sporting black tails, is that cultural appropriation? Is it acceptable? Um, should I remove its tail and put a white one back on it, or what? How should we do that? This is a good time to plug my shop, Custom Kitty. We can build you any kitty, any color. They now come with a nuclear power source, so they never need charging. You no longer have to worry about plugging that cable into its ass. But if you see a cat on the lot and you don't like the tail, just let us know. Our technicians can switch those tails around, no problem. And if you want proof, I actually do have proof of that. Hold on one second. Some of you have heard this a million times, but I still think it's funny. I laugh about it each time. Hold on a second. Because they believe this shit. Just listen. They believe this.
Super fucking backstabbing weird.
Yeah.
Really weird.
Yeah, I think that, like I was saying today, like, he's letting those cats sit there and inbreed, and then they're getting fucked up, like, sideways head kitty or something.
What
like,
the fuck?
what the hell? And then, like, there was a cat that had to be put down, so, like, yeah, it just seems like he's got to have a reason to put these cats down, or he's got
You can
reasons.
switch tails?
Yeah, switch tails on the cats and shit. Like, it's weird.
What the fuck? Yeah, Bill's been a weirdo. I've been shocked so long that girls, like, really entertain his bullshit. Like,
I think it's him.
It is him, but he's good at it, and these girls, like...
The only thing said there that was true is that girls do entertain my bullshit, and I think it's weird too. I wouldn't. But literally every other statement they made is false. Like, I don't look for reasons to put kitties down. I don't need a reason. I just kill the motherfuckers with a machete. I'm joking. I have had to put some down, but it was so that they didn't have to suffer and they were going to die anyway. Sideways head kitty. That was not a result of fucking inbreeding. That was because I was kind of new to switching the kitties' heads around, and one of them didn't quite match up, so its head was a little bit sideways for a while until I went back in and fixed it. But yeah, we we are switching the tails around and stuff. But they believe this shit, y'all. That's how deluded they are. If I had $1 for every time Tommy said something about females talking to me, I'd probably only have about $150, but still. All right, General, I see your message and duly noted. Steven is getting dick implants. Well, who doesn't want a dick implant, really? I mean, I might have to do something because, like, mine's been through a lot. You love your Pekka. Well, I mean, your doctor didn't do too bad of a job, though, so I wouldn't complain. All right, y'all. I'm bored. I'm sure you got to be bored too. I don't know what's going on. Apparently, Cap or somebody is live. There's somebody, I don't know, Cap somewhere. You put the D in double. I like me some double D's. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, 4 months. That is a waste of money. All right, y'all. I actually forgot to do some shit anyway. I don't know if FCC or somebody's going later. I don't know. I don't know what's going on later on. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I forgot to do some shit. So I don't know. Whatever. I gotta run though, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see each other again sometime in these mean YouTube streets. But anyway, I'm done with some of y'all. Nobody in here right now, but yeah, when I finally have enough, I just cut people loose, and it's real hard to get back in. All right, y'all, stay naked.